All right, now I didn't think I was gonna make another video about Conor McGregor because, quite frankly, I think talking about another man's schmeat is quite gay. But I think this has to be mentioned because Conor McGregor, after getting his schmeat leaked, where he's not only full on naked, he has a dumbbell attached to his schlong, with a string, and then talking about lifting weights. All right, right after this got leaked, he's trying to live a normal life. I'm sorry, Conor McGregor, you don't get to do that. All right. Now, I think a normal person wouldn't do this in the first place, but let's say that like anyone who like got their schmeat leaked with like some embarrassing stuff about like lifting weights on top of it. All right, let's say something like this happened to someone else other than Conor McGregor. Like you would think that those people would try to stay off the internet for a couple of days, just not post anything, no tweeting, like, and then come back and do their regular stuff. No, you know what Conor McGregor's doing? I'll show you guys. Conor McGregor is out here praying. All right. He's posting himself praying like this. All right. Conor McGregor, who the hell do you think you are? All right. You are a retarded degenerate who snorts cocaine every day and tries to pound every torta he sees. You are not a religious man who holds the Christian values, who has high family morals and stuff like that. All right. You are Conor McGregor. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Posting this literally hours after your tweet got leaked. All right. And that's not all Conor McGregor's doing. You see, Conor McGregor, he's going back to his presidential campaign talking about Irish politics. Like, brother, you don't have a campaign. After what has happened over the last couple of months, you do not have a campaign. You are not a political figure that people will take seriously. Now, I'm not too familiar with Irish politics, so maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe Conor McGregor is like a very influential figure in Irish politics. Maybe Conor McGregor is like an actual candidate that people might take seriously, right? But after what has happened yesterday, all right? You don't get to erase history and then go about your political business as if nothing happened. All right, we gotta keep clowning you for the fact that your schmeat got leaked by Azalea Banks because why the fuck are you in your wardrobe, full on naked, attaching a dumbbell to your schlong, and then talking about lifting weights? Right? All right, now this last message here that I'm gonna show you guys. Now this was really funny. All right, now there's a couple of guys here in response to the previous message over here. You know, this is why big news is Connor's whatever giant cock, whatever the fuck. All right, but Conor McGregor, this is what he had to say. Don't let them distract you with my joint cock while they rob our country blind. Brother, who is they? The Matrix? Did the Matrix decide to all of a sudden leak your full-on nude of you attaching your schlong to a dumbbell? I don't think so. I think it's you. You decided to take a photo of this. You decided to share this with Azalea Banks, and you decided to just cheat on your wife with every fucking torta he sees because you are a retarded degenerate. Like there is no there- do not let them distract you with my giant cock while they rob our country. All right, they're not distracting. All right, sure, maybe the like the Irish politicians right now are robbing the country blind. All right, whatever. I'm not too familiar with Irish politics. If anyone wants to comment those down and just give me a detail on what's going on, I'd be more than happy to read about it. But they did not distract us with your schlong. It was you. You distracted us with your schlong because you decided to send this to Azealia Banks. All right. I want to get that very cleared out of the way because Conor McGregor, like you're a retard. Stop trying to dodge accountability and just own up to the fact that you're a retarded degenerate who can't keep his dick in his pants. All right. And last but not least, I want to go back to Azealia Banks or one of her original tweets. because I didn't really understand this at first. All right. Now I was reading this through. Okay, I'll read it again. I have never met the leprechaun, but today is his birthday, and he wants everyone to make a wish and blow out the candle. Funny how big of closet MAGA bait that was. Men are so homo and obsessed with dick, it's not even funny. Now, I didn't really understand it at first. Like, I thought it was just some femcel tweet that, like, all right, cool. I don't really care about that. But no, now I understand why Azalea Banks decided to tweet about this. Because fucking Chael Sonnen of all people. This is what he had to say about Connor's meat.
I can't quit staring at Connor's dick. I can't stop.
Chael Sonnen, I'm not, I don't even need to watch the rest of this clip. There's no amount of context that can save you from what you just said. Unless the next words you say are no homo, all right? There's no context that can possibly save you from what you just said right now, all right? The next words I better hear from you better start with no and end with homo, okay?
I sent Connor's dick to my partner Ryan, who opened it on his computer right as his wife was coming in the background. And then we have to explain what's happening here.
There's no explanation. Brother, you are not explaining why you have another man's schmeat on your computer for 2 hours straight. All right. Now, I know that Chael Sonnen is an MMA YouTuber, or at least he's trying to be, even though his views are kind of dying. All right. Not to say that my views are anywhere near as his, but still. But Chael Sonnen, all right, you do not have to put Connor Schmeat on your computer for 2 hours straight, or at least like your friend didn't have to put his Schmeat on his computer for 2 hours straight. All right, there is no context that like you that can save yourself from just you know potentially being closeted. Like I'm just gonna throw it out there because only closeted people will talk about someone else's schmeat for this long. And I'm starting to understand why Azalea Banks tweeted this. All right. I'm sorry, Azalea Banks. I thought you were just annoying femcel for tweeting this. My apologies. No, turns out men are so homo and obsessed with dick. All right. And hey, I'm talking about this right now as well. All right. I made a second video about Connor Schmeat. But at least I'm not talking about how I can't stop staring at Conor McGregor's dick for like 2 hours straight. All right. I think there's levels to this, and I think Chael Sonnen has gone a little bit too far. All right, but we're gonna listen to the rest of this clip.
But I can't stop looking. I've stared at this
Why
dick
can't
for
you
the
stop?
last 2 hours. He attached a weight to his mini-me. And you got a crooked penile function with a makeshift.
I like how not only that he keeps talking about how you can't stop staring at Connor's meat. He's like like accurately trying to describe Connor's meat to the audience. Now, if that doesn't spell like closeted, then I don't know what will. But Chael Sonnen, I think the more you talk about Connor's meat, the more you can't, the more allegations will come at you because, again, like there's no way that I think this is actually quite frankly gay. All right, nothing wrong with it, but if there's something Chael Sonnen needs to speak to us about, I think now's the time to say so because otherwise, I don't know why you're talking about Connor Schmidt for this long. All right, that's gonna be it for today's video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about Conor McGregor right now, because I'm gonna be real. I can never view Conor McGregor the same after this. All right, he used to be a big inspiration to me. Like, even though I wasn't gonna be a professional fighter or anything like that, he really got me into MMA with his witty quotes, like the way he fights, and everything Conor McGregor did in the sport of mixed martial arts in his prime was truly inspirational. But now, Conor McGregor, simply put, is a retarded degenerate, and he should be treated as just such. Alright? At this point, there's no low that Conor McGregor can sink to where I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm actually shocked. Unless it's something to do with, like, you know, mafia business or anything like that, even though I don't think that's too far from whatever Conor McGregor's up to. Like, there's no low that Conor McGregor can sink where I'm just gonna be like, yo, I'm really shocked by that. Like, I can't believe Conor McGregor is a guy who could do something like that. All right, but anyways, again, leave a comment down below what you guys think about Conor McGregor right now. And other than that, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.